unmute your mic, please.
Hey,
wake up, motherfucker.
you wake up.
Shit, I don't even have the shit playing.
Oh shit.
Good thing I look back.
Alrighty, let's do this. Come on. Alright.
Three, two, one. What's up, everybody? This is Angel El Gallo. You're listening to the Southtown Saints podcast. This is our episode, what, 5? Episode 5. Damn, we're already on episode 5. And with me today, we got...
What's up? Your friendly neighborhood psycho up in here with y'all.
I don't know why I try. But, so this is our episode 5, guys. If you haven't seen our last video, go ahead and check it out. Episode 4, where we talk about... The fuck did we talk about?
A bunch of bullshit. I don't think it really matters.
Pretty much. But it matters to you guys, right? No, seriously, what the fuck did we talk about?
Fuck. I
Putting
got a
us
fucking
on.
brain fart right now, bro. Tattoos.
Oh, yeah. We talked about tattoos. See, that didn't take long for us to know about it. Yeah, we talked about tattoos on that video. If you're interested, go ahead and check that out. And yeah, I mean, follow us on Facebook, the Southtown Saints podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Southtown Saints. And obviously, if you're watching this video on YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe. It really helps us out. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. You know, that's our first goal.
You serious?
As we are new to this stuff. So check that out.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Raul needs some money to go to college. So if you want to pay his college fund, we would really appreciate that. Maybe we can
Clown
monetize. But without further ado, what are we talking about today, man? Or you know what? Before we get into it, what you been up to since our last video?
Yeah, just been hanging out with the family, fucking playing Fortnite, grabbing that fucking holiday, fucking Christmas loot.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of free shit on Fortnite right now.
Okay.
If you didn't know.
Cool. Well, as far as me, I mean, other than working, I've been editing these videos,
Being an asshole.
which seems to be taking a little bit longer than I would like, thanks to, but we'll get it done. And then other than that, just trying to catch up on some sleep, man. I'm aiming for that sweet 6 to 8 hours sleep, but who knows if I'm getting that.
All right, I can't wear these glasses anymore. This is bullshit.
Okay, cool. Well, what are we talking about today, man?
Shoot. We could talk.
A few moments later.
Is that loud? Is that loud in the background? There's people yelling out there.
Cut it out.
Can't you see we're trying to record? Do you know who we are?
We could talk about maybe some interesting places we used to work, maybe some work stories.
Yeah, we could talk about it, or we're going to talk about it because it's written right there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And guys, remember to submit your topics. Either leave a comment down below in the video, or reach out to us on either of those platforms. We typically write them down, and then we kind of brainstorm, and then we just let it rip from there. I mean, we just have the general thing here, and then we let it go.
Yeah.
So why are we talking about, why this topic? Why workplaces?
I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's funny what you do for money. You know what I mean?
What do you do for money?
Nah, I mean.
What do you specifically?
So I guess one. I used to work at this fiberglass company, and they made fiberglass piping. And
Hold on.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Yep. We'll just go ahead and wait for that.
Yeah.
It's like people don't know we're trying to run a business out of this
Right.
apartment complex.
Trying to get some work done here, people.
Okay. So fiberglass, huh?
Yeah, it was a fucking crazy ass fiberglass piping place, and basically I was making an epoxy for.
You used to lay pipe.
I was making an epoxy for the pipes whenever they would crack or get broken, and yeah, it was just made by all these weird chemicals and fucking like powdered lead and shit. I
So
don't know.
you're kind of like playing Professor X. And
Yeah,
mixing shit
exactly,
together.
bro. And like I had
you
no
wouldn't never get
fucking
high from
idea what I
that.
was
Like
doing.
you wouldn't get high or anything.
Nah,
Not with
but
the
it was
fumes?
just I could just feel, you just feel like, man, like I don't know, you just feel like you fucking wasn't right, dude. Like shit was just in the air, like the powder when you be pouring, it'd be like fucking just fucking misting out and shit, and it's like it's all over your fucking boots and shit. And it just seemed really unhealthy, and they were just like, no, it's all good. Just do this, and that. And
Oh, they were
boom.
telling you like, hey, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Like,
like just fucking,
well,
just,
they don't give a fuck, obviously.
Yeah, and then everybody would leave the fucking room, and you're there by yourself, fucking around with these chemicals, and you're like fucking sitting there like a fucking monkey, like what the fuck?
what am I
And,
even doing here?
Yeah, dude, and like, dude, people would get sick from like inhaling like fiber, because there'd be like fiberglass in the air and shit, and all this weird shit, bro. And I was like, fuck, I did that shit for like a couple months.
Well, you know what? That explains a lot about you, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I
fucking
think
lost a
some of
couple brain
that
cells
that trauma stayed
up in
with you
that
until
shit.
now. So it
I
explains
just
a lot.
fucking not good. You any fucking weird?
So
Or
as
funny
far
shit.
as weird, okay. So I used to work at Toyota. The only thing that was kind of like weird about that is I kind of felt like a slave, bro. like it's just
The guy with the whip was fucking throwing you
Yeah,
off
well,
your game or what?
Not that, but it was like we would work super long hours and
Yeah.
we would be in that building. Okay, so first of all, get to the site, go through security, walk inside, walk to your station. That whole process, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I used to work there too. Fucking parking lot.
Cool,
to where
thanks.
you work.
So 30 minutes to walk there, and then you would clock in, right? And you have to suit up. You got to wear a suit because obviously everything is like, you know, you don't want to get your fingerprints or anything crazy on the paint of the trucks or whatever. You get in, you bust your ass all day. You don't even know if it's night or day because there's no windows. It's just like all room. It's huge. Your lunch break is not until like 6 or 7 hours into your shift, and on lunch you can't even leave because it takes 30 minutes to walk in and out of the goddamn place.
that, dude.
So you're either bringing your lunch or you're eating from a vending machine.
Yeah, you had to take your lunch there, bro, for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, at least I had a vending machine, but no, I mean, I guess that was weird, like just not knowing if it was night or day kind of thing, and at any moment, I guess you could have fell into the cogs of the machines and like, you know,
You'd be part of that fucking
part of the truck.
that Toyota Tundra.
All new Toyota Tundra, now part of with El Gallo. I don't know, man. I don't know
Yeah,
what the
dude.
fuck. So we've known each other for a long time. Where did we meet?
Mama Margie's.
OnlyFans.
And so we we used to work graveyard shift at Mama Margie's.
Mama Margie's
worker.
is a restaurant.
Okay.
For those who don't know.
Right. Yeah. Very popular kind of. The food's okay, but people go there because they want to fucking hang out with their friends, basically.
Yeah.
And it's open 24 hours, so anyways, so they would fucking sell alcohol there, margaritas and shit. And this one dude would fucking just like drink all the leftover margaritas. There was fucking half a glass of margarita. He would save it. And he would fucking
All the
just-
shit you guys leave behind.
Yeah, all the leftover shit, bro. And he would get fucked up. But he was a good worker, so fuck it. I mean, I kept him around. I never fired his ass, but it was like, damn, bro, like you're fucking gross, dude. Like I couldn't do that.
And this was before I got there. So
Yeah.
let me rewind the clock back a little bit. This is when I was in high school, and basically it was kind of like a summer job for me. But in the process of working there, I met this fool. And when I tell you, I've never seen, I guess, more disgusting things in my life. Like, you know how much throw up I've experienced. Like I've seen, like, and they'll be like disgusting about it. They'll like try to hide it. I'm like, if you're gonna throw up in a restaurant, just do it in the front
booths,
of like,
bro. It's
do
always
it,
the
do it on the
booths.
like. You don't have to do it in a booth or in a corner or try. Like, I don't know, man. It's like. Just do it out in the open. Let's make it easy for
Right,
us to
just
clean
fucking
up.
throw up on the floor. Every fucking way
Throw up on
better.
Raul and he can just take off his shirt and get ready to go. But don't throw up somewhere where I have to literally dig in for it. I don't know. It's getting graphic, but that's kind of my experience. A high school job for me, summer job. That's where I met this foo, and we really hit it off.
Craziest shit was, so we had fucking cops there. There was 4 fucking cops there on the weekends, but they left like about like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So
In the morning,
yeah, in the morning when they would leave, fucking it would get crazy. They just fucking start racing up and down the street. Fucking girls would be taking off their shirts and their bras, running around the parking lot. And
Nice.
yeah, when that was happening, we didn't get much work done. So we were more spectating than anything. But
so shit went down.
shit went down, bro.
At a
Fucking
certain
4:35 in the morning, dude. The Mom Margie shit gets weird.
I remember girls would hit on you, like they would be so drunk.
Yeah.
Not just on you, but like on
No,
people
yeah,
there in general.
everybody,
They'll
yeah.
just be like,
Fuck yeah.
what does alcohol do to make these people drunk and horny, man? Like
It's called
seriously,
beer goggles, bro.
the beer goggles, bro.
Just fucking starts looking. You lower your standards and shit, and you just start seeing good things.
You start seeing Papa Margie's over here. I don't know. Yeah, no, I mean, to go alongside with that, after a certain hour, people would get crazy.
Yeah, real fucking crazy.
And then we would be the ones out there cleaning up their shit. So you'd find beer cans,
Coke
fucking
baggies,
articles of
Fucking
clothing.
condoms, bro.
I mean,
Dude, I had a collection of condoms. It was like, oh shit.
you collect
I just
what?
fucking- Nah, but fuck, dude. Yeah, you find about all kinds
You
of
take them
fucking
home.
syringes, right? You have a fucking baggie full of shit.
Look, I have a collection of snake skins, you know? Okay. Well, I need a drink after that. Crash it in here, man. Some good old coffee.
Yeah.
All right, then. So, where were we? Okay, yeah. So, places we worked at and just kind of like workplace stories, you know, stuff we used to talk about. Oh, yeah. You put here Mr. Gaddy's. What is that?
Holy shit, dude. So yeah, I used to work at Mr. Gaddy's, which was a buffet pizza place. You can go in there. They had like, you know, games and shit, a game room. I used to show up in the morning and fucking make the dough for the pizzas, and it was fucking. We had to make a shitload of dough. Yeah, I was young and dumb, and I had this other little fucking alky friend of mine. We used to go and do with a 44 ounce of fucking vodka, bro, just straight vodka. And we fucking, as soon as we get there, we just fucking divvy it up, man, and just be getting fucked up at work, man. Till by like 1 o'clock, bro. We get there like about 9, about 1 o'clock, dude. Man, I was like fucking like putting my head on the pipes and shit, cause I was just fucking like breaking down, like just wanting to get the fuck out of there. I was like, you get like you drink, you feel good, but then at some point you start coming down, dude. And when you come down off of alcohol like that, like on a work day, it's the worst feeling ever, bro. And you can't go nowhere. You have to sit there and be fucking still working and shit, and you feel like shit coming down off of alcohol buzz. That's the worst. That was the stupidest shit we ever did, but we did that shit like every fucking like day, dude.
What the hell are you doing?
I was just talking about getting drunk at work.
Oh.
Day after day. Like a fucking boss. No. Like a regular worker. With alcohol problems.
So, how do you think your manager at the time, like, reacted to how you guys were heavily drinking before your shifts?
They didn't know, bro. They didn't give a fuck. I guess.
What would you do if
we went so early that there was no main managers there. It was only my fucking like the regular manager who was in the dorm with us, and the dude was a fucking pushover, and they didn't give a fuck. So we'd be high and drunk in there all the time.
you walk all over him?
Pretty much.
That's kind of fucked up, bro. I don't know about that one.
One of my fucking my glory moments, bro. About 20 fucking like about 20 feet away, there was a fly on the wall, and I had a dough ball, dude. I fucking chucked that shit, dude. Dude, I fucking smashed the shit out of that fly.
I hope y'all did not reuse that to make a pizza, bro. No, I hope you did, but
I'm a decent human being. I might be crazy. It might be psycho.
You were drunk and high making people's food.
Yeah, but I was clean about it.
I don't know.
You gotta give me some.
I feel like you threw it. Y'all
some
probably
respect.
forgot and said, "Oh, what's this ball of dough doing here?" And started looking.
Nah, fuck no.
No? Okay. To the manager that was working there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to put up with him. So I did kind of work at another restaurant. You know, I've had many jobs between high school till now. I tried a lot of careers. And on this one job, I was a manager at a Mexican restaurant. Now, it was more like a family-owned restaurant, which if you're going to be a manager at a family-owned restaurant, get to know the people who work who own, and like get to know a lot about them, because if you can't get along with them,
you're gonna be on the blacklist. You're gonna be like, nah,
bro. I was cool with. I was like real talkative, real nice. I thought I was doing a good. These they. It's hard for me to say, but like, goddamn, like y'all didn't even give me the chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, long story short, I worked there as a manager. It was a cool experience, you know, with the free food and, you know, getting to not boss people around, but, you know, you can make people do what you need them to do. But the worst part about it was the owners, I gotta say, pretty much blew me off at any point, even though I brought up good ideas.
Your owners
and-
were blowing you off? That sounds great.
I mean, I wish, right? But like, not they were not blowing. Like they were just like,
They didn't give a fuck. Whatever you had to say, it
they,
didn't,
yeah,
you
pretty
had
much.
no weight.
You ever had that, man?
Like,
Like,
yeah, fuck yeah,
it
dude.
fucking
They
sucks.
just look at you like,
especially when you're the one running the joint.
Yeah.
You know, they're not there every day. They pop in once a week,
you're holding it down, and they
once
fucking
every
act
2
like-
weeks, and then they haggle and do this, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah, I've been there, man.
you do that to the person who's in charge of your place. Guess what they're gonna do? Not give a fuck.
Yeah.
So
Fucking
towards the end there, you know, I'll admit that I started going down that rabbit hole, and I was just like, oh, man, I need a break from this. I can't do this no more. And you know, to shout out to all the people who work closely with the owners of the businesses. It's super hard to get work done when they're constantly like, what is it
I
called?
think everybody needs,
What is it like when they're like
they're fucking hawking you down.
when they're constantly like
they got their
staring?
fucking-
They got their fucking.
their fucking eyeballs on you.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's hard to do. So shout out to all the people
Yeah.
who have jobs like that.
I think everybody needs to feel somewhat of a respect where they work at.
Yeah.
To
There was no
to
respect.
be-
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Scratch everything I said. There was no respect.
Yeah,
That's
that
it.
shit
I worked
sucks.
at a restaurant.
That's
There was no
fucking
respect.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate people like that. Bro.
I managed that place well, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what? Mama Margie's was kind of like that.
Yeah, going back to Mama Margie's. Yeah. So
Yeah, they fucking give zero fucks about me too.
Yeah.
I had ideas and shit, and or like whatever. They're just like, right.
yeah, you were in charge of all your guys, and like you would try to like suggest like, oh, these guys should do this, and
Yeah.
who's gonna go help wash dishes, who's gonna do that, and yeah, they didn't give a
Yeah,
they didn't give a fuck, dude.
Little Hitler. Fucking
No shout out to those guys.
yeah, fuck that.
Did you say Little Hitler?
Remember
What was his name?
Caesar's bitch ass. Fuck you, Caesar.
Shots fired!
How does this guy?
The
So
motherfucker's like this little, about fucking like 40, 50 years old. Little fucking mustache, pepper hair.
who does he look like? That guy
That
from
little
that,
fucker, dude, tattoo or whatever his name is.
from what show? Was it?
Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island.
Yeah. Anyway, fuck that guy.
All right. So shout out to the people who work in those industries. You
Yes,
know,
Yeah.
now that I look back at it, I laugh. Like I laugh about it because I was so much better than them in every regard, and for them to treat me like that, like come on, man. Like I was bringing your business up, you know, on the real. All right. So aside from all that, what else you got here? Okay, you put down that you worked as a bouncer and a barback.
Yeah.
How was that? What was the deal on that?
That was
Talking to the mic.
the best and the worst fucking job I ever had.
Explain.
Um,
You want to tell these guys where you used to work at?
no.
Okay, let's keep it anonymous. So what went on?
It was a badass job. Awesome fucking socializing with people. You meet so many fucking people, a lot of cool people, badass people. My homeboy Johnny Reb, fucking shout out to you. He's a badass fucking friend of mine I met
I
there.
remember the first episode we said we weren't gonna shout out people unless they paid, but
Hey, that's a freebie for Johnny though, because he's badass.
we'll take checks. You know, you just go ahead and write it out, and
Yeah.
we'll take that in.
But yeah, dude, it was cool. Short hours, 3 hour shifts, and fucking, you know, a good $50 to $100 depending on a good night. It was just like fucking all the alcohol you could drink, bro. So I was fucking like getting home like at 4, you know, hanging out at the
I'm
bar
starting
after
to see
hours.
a pattern here. Like every job you worked at, you were probably getting drunk at some point.
Yeah. Whether
What's
it
up
was,
with that?
That's what I'm saying. Like I already like alcohol, and then fucking to be working, that's like a fucking kid in a candy store, bro. Like, and I was getting like, and I was drinking top shelf shit. I didn't even know how much it was, bro. I didn't know Jameson was like a real kind of like, I know it's not super high end, but I was drinking Jameson like crazy. And that's a fucking, and everything else top shelf, dude. Tequilas, everything, partying, dude, staying up super late. You know, it was good, but it was very toxic too. You know what I mean? I drove.
What do you mean
drunk-
toxic?
I drove drunk a lot. You know what I mean? And that's not good, people. Don't do that. Cause, dude,
Do as I
Thank-
say, not as I do.
yeah, thank God the place was only about 5 minutes from my house, so that's probably why. But I mean, a lot of times, fuck, it was just hard to say. It was hard not to, because then people would be like, "Let me buy you a shot. Let me buy you a shot." You know what I mean? I'm doing there. Like, I met a lot of friends, so I had a lot of friends there. Everybody wants to buy you a shot and have a good time, and you can't be a fucking be like, "Oh no, bro, like I'm watching my fucking shit," you know. Well, I guess I could have just stood up for myself. But
I mean,
still.
it sounds like this job was bad because you didn't have the ability to say no.
Yeah, I guess it's,
You had-
it's
okay,
my addictive
so
personality. I think that
You
made
had
it toxic.
temptation in front of you,
Exactly.
and you just fell into it.
Comment below how many people would fucking drink all the shit they could if they worked at a place where they could.
Well,
And
don't do drugs, kids.
no
Try not to do that.
hugs, not drugs.
As for
Unless it's
me,
free.
I guess one more thing I wanted to bring up to kind of wrap this up about workplaces. Like I said, a jack of many trades. I was also, right before becoming a truck driver, which I do now, I was a foreman for a construction company. And I worked here for a couple of years, moved my way up the ranks, and became pretty much like a supervisor, is what I would call it. You were the guy that they would give the project to,
Right.
and you would get it done.
Fucking shoot.
Yeah,
all
you
your
would
soldiers out and
organize
shit.
everything. You would organize your group and other groups along with that to try to get a job done, a task done. Well, since it was construction, we worked with heavy equipment. You're talking about, you know, loaders, the things that scoop up dirt off the ground, you know, excavators and like all these different types of constructions equipment. So the reason I wanted to bring it up, I got to tear down a lot of cool shit. And when I say cool shit, I mean like tear down old houses,
yeah.
water towers,
Fuck yeah. Demolition.
radio towers, you know, forests. You know, I'm part of the deforestation. I mean,
Took out a couple fucking trees on the way.
there
and
was
shit.
there were some like tall,
Fuck, bro.
I want to say like
Smokey's gonna kick your ass.
they were like more than 100-year-old pecan trees, bro. They were huge. I'm talking
Fuck, bro.
like you see a tree is big, but that tree was huge, and we knocked down 3 of them bitches.
Killed like fucking 3 squirrel families
Dude,
and shit.
and okay, all right. So I just want to
God
bring this up
damn
real
it,
quick
bro.
because it just reminded me. Keep it simple, right?
This guy.
So we can wrap this part up. We were knocking down those pecan trees. Okay, 1 down, boom. 2 down. It doesn't want to come down. We get another machine on it. So there's 2 machines pressing on it, right? The tree's right here. You got a machine and another machine next to it pressing on it. Then I come through the back and push those 2 machines to knock it down. Now, this was just the fastest way to do it, right? Because you could dig it out.
Yeah, I was saying, what the fuck
No.
y'all pushing trees over for?
It's easier.
They
It's,
got
it's-
roots, motherfucker.
but it's the easiest
Yeah,
way.
okay.
We pushed the tree over a fucking bee's nest, like huge, like bigger than the TV here, explodes, and all these bees come out. We all close our doors on the machines, right? Because we had them open, and we just drive off like fuck that. We're not dealing with that. As that happens, the guy who was coming to check on our work pulls up in his like little crossover SUV. Not even my boss, just some guy like checking out the job site. He gets down, he sees us, zoom down the other way, and I'm kind of like waving at him and telling him to move. This dude goes closer to where all the action was going on. Bro, that dude ran away like just doing that, dude. Like I was like, damn, dude, I feel bad for this
that
guy.
motherfucker got stung,
Got stung 20 times. Okay,
Oh,
20
shit.
times.
That dude.
And I know this because I caught up to him eventually, and then he had me lift his shirt up to see like where the stingers were and help him. He's like, "Oh man, that sucked, man. I hate bees and shit like that. I'll be right back." So he leaves in his SUV, right? And then we continue our work. The bees are still around though. This dude comes back with his crew, right? Because they're gonna do some work there after we're done knocking down the trees. This fool gets out of his car. No one else is out of their fucking machines or cars or trucks. He's like, "Oh, I'm ready this time." He comes up with 2 cans of bee spray, right? And as we move the tree out of the way, more bees come out again. This dude is running away with the spray. He gets stung another 15 to 20 times, bro. I'm like, bro, just call it a day, bro. Like at that point, You shouldn't have even come back.
Yeah, you deserve those fucking extra 15.
And I would have told him not to, but this dude just had it in his mind that he had to be there that day.
What kind of bees give milk?
What kind of bees give milk?
Boobies.
So, if that's just kind of the story I had there. I got to knock down cool shit. I got to see a lot of cool shit happen. I did a lot of cool shit, but also that bee story. So that's what I got out of that job. Other than the experience needed, right? Guys, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We got to refill our drinks, and we'll come back with the second part of the show where you'll get to know a little bit more about us, and we'll kind of wrap it up real quick because I know we've been going on a little bit long here. So cheers, Ro. Let's go on break.
Cheers, motherfucker.
You don't deserve it. All right, guys, and we're back from our little break there. Got a little bit more drink, and I ate a popsicle.
All right.
So we carried on a little bit longer there with the main topic about some of the stuff we used to do for work. But the last part of the show here, we still try to get you guys to know a little bit more about us. So what did you think about before the show started that you wanted them to know about?
Something new in my life. I finally got a new fucking phone case.
Yeah,
Hallelujah.
The most important thing you should know about Raul, he finally got a new phone case.
For fucking like a year now, the little buttons fell out, so I'd have to peel my phone case back just to like do the volume or turn it on or off. I've been doing that for so long. I fucking keep trying to peel the case off of the fucking new one. That's ridiculous. But yeah, so I finally got a new phone case.
That's dedication to not doing something you should
Yo,
have done
dude,
a long
because
time
it's
ago.
nobody carries. Because okay, I have an old ass phone, so not everybody has. Everybody has like fucking the newest fucking Samsung or the fucking iPhone. You can't just go anywhere, dude. So we're
Amazon
fucking.
is a thing.
So
Amazon is a thing.
yeah, but fuck Amazon. I don't know, dude. I just whatever. Anyway, we just happened to be in the mall and fucking there was this like big ass fucking phone store. And I was like, these bitches gotta have a fucking case. I was like, fuck
These
it.
bitches.
I'm gonna buckle down and finally fucking throw the fucking $40 to get a fucking nice case. And yeah, they hooked me up.
Good
I'm
on
to
you
go
for
now.
growing up.
Yeah.
Good on you. I mean,
Yeah.
that's dedication. Bro. Guys, something that I wanted to bring up that you guys should know about me. I put down here, I have pets. I got a dog, Siberian Husky, and I got a cat who's a short-haired gray piece of shit. I love animals. You know, I've had Homeboy, my dog, for about 2 years now. He just turned 2 in December. So shout out to him. And my cat, he's been with me for about almost 5 years now, man. Homeboy
shit.
don't die, bro. Like there's times where I was like, man, this guy's gonna die. Like he does something stupid, he jumps off of something, or he gets in between the door when I'm closing it. Like,
Yeah, he's a
bro.
motherfucker, man.
Hey, but he survived, bro. So
Yeah.
shout out to him for surviving. So that's just something I wanted to bring up. What else did you get here, man? Something else the crowd should know about you.
Shit, I don't know. I mean,
Because I wrote down here motorcycle guy. What the fuck is
I'm
that?
not a motorcycle guy, but like fucking I don't know if y'all remember Grease 2, the one with the motorcycle guy. So I fucking ever since I was little, I always fucking like motorcycles and just
Motorcycle guys.
that not so much the guy parts, but
You like big bike.
yeah,
guys.
big biker man. Yeah, fucking
I'm
nah,
big
dude.
Al.
But I'm just saying like spikes, fucking leather, just that whole fucking like what is their fucking oh shut up, man, you fucking with me.
Okay, wait.
Hey, the chicks in leather, that's fucking badass.
Dominatrix?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
fucking-
But
nah.
I think you were talking more about your style.
Yeah, just
But
my
you
style. Black.
You just said motorcycle guy, so I put it down here.
Yeah, but that's like, leather jackets, fucking cool, fucking all this shit, you know what I mean? Boots.
Yeah.
That whole fucking look to me, I think it's just like cool. Like The Crow, that whole kind of genre, the whole goth kind of scene. The Crow is like, another one of my favorite movies. Yeah, so if you want to know that too about me too, yeah, I like fucking things goth, like The Crow and shit like that, Spikes, fucking Spawn, the comic book character, just kind of shit like that. Has always been my style. I've always fucking, for the longest time, just worn spike bracelets, fucking just, whether it was in style or not, that's how I've been from fucking since middle school. It's always
It's kind
been
of like a
fucking
middle
that.
school look, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. But I fucking like, dude. I believe in if you look in the mirror and if that's what you want to see, people say, why do you paint your nails? Why do you fucking wear what you wear? It's because to me as an artist, you know, when I look in the mirror, that's what I wanted. That's my representation of myself. If I could create an avatar of myself, this is it. Fucking, you know, black nails.
It's maybe
spikes.
like 80 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
I was
Especially if it's a dating site.
All right.
If I could make my own, nah, I'm just playing. But you know,
You catfish motherfucker. All right. So
Photoshop.
that's cool, man. You just want to tell people
that's-
why you
yeah,
dress the
that's
way you
just-
dress.
Yes, I've always been that way. I've never changed.
Yeah, no, because when I met you, I was like, what the fuck is this dude? But once you get to know him, it's like, okay, I guess. All right.
Yeah, you don't want to know what I thought when I first met you. So.
Yeah, I think what you want, man. I was getting
I was
it.
like, damn, that
And I
sexy
still get it.
motherfucker over there.
So,
Those cowboy boots.
I guess one more thing I wanted to mention before we close the show about me is that I kind of like to be the life of the party. And what I mean by that is like I'm always the first person to crack jokes, you know, start up conversations,
Take off your clothes.
take off my clothes and shit like that.
Party
Like,
person.
I just want to make the night memorable.
Yeah, make people comfortable.
Not
No,
necessarily.
not comfortable, but just yeah, I know. Yeah,
There has to be a story at the end of the night, and I want to be part of it.
yeah.
You know, when people retell like what happened last night. Yeah. So I tend to be, so if you guys haven't noticed, I tend to like roast homeboy over here, and I do
Yeah.
it out of love.
Fucking
I
turkey.
mean, it truly is because
Yeah.
you know, if you can't be fun around your homeboy, then who can you be funny around?
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So plus, I get some good material from this. So
Hey,
yeah,
whatever
I mean,
fucking sells, right? Shit.
shit, if it sells, I'm gonna
Nah,
throw
it's
him out
good.
on the streets, and you know
Right.
he'll make that money for me.
That was
That's just
easy.
me, man. I like to roast and be roasted. You know, I like to be the life of the party. I like to have conversations with you guys, with him, and just with anyone. You know, I'm a people person. I like to think so. So, you know what, guys? We're going to go ahead and end this episode right here. Thank you guys for
alright.
tuning in. Please be sure
Fuck
to
yeah.
follow us on Facebook, Southtown Saints, on Instagram, again, Southtown Saints Podcast. If you're already watching this on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell
Greatly appreciated.
so that you know when we've released a new video. We try to release every week. Again, we're going to try to release 2 videos maybe next week. It all depends. So just thank you guys for your support. Any final thoughts on the show? Anything?
We love y'all. Be good to each other. Don't hate. And
Appreciate.
appreciate.
Perfect. All right. Middle school ending for a middle school kind of guy. All right, let's cheer. Come
All
on.
right, that's it. Bring it in.
Peace.